Welcome to Secret Dealers, the show where you can turn your treasured possessions into serious money when the secret dealers pay you a visit. I'm about to send these antique dealers into 2 homes they've never seen before.
A quick look around. Somebody's a bit of a collector.
Their expert knowledge will be put to the test as they compete to seek out the best antiques.
Ooh, it's a lovely quality vase. It's actually recessed, which is a little unusual.
And place secret bids while the owner is away.
What I'd like to have done is just bid for the entire contents of this cupboard.
In today's show, there's a surprising bid from Alison.
I like the 3-piece suite, actually.
Tears of joy from Vicky.
Just a bit of a surprise. Because I thought we got
And the dealers give Sue a huge haul of cash.
Oh, did they sell that much? Really? I am amazed. How lovely.
First, we're off to Essex, and this semi-detached house is littered with collections and plastered with antiques. And it all belongs to James and Vicky.
We've got a house full of bits and pieces.
Too many bits and pieces.
I rarely get rid of anything.
No, he never gets rid of anything.
James started collecting when he was a boy, but since then his compulsion to collect has turned from hobby into habit.
I will buy something I like the look of. Before you know it, I've bought 2. At 3 it becomes a collection, and all of a sudden I have a house full of them.
Now, James and Vicky are keen for a clear-out, and everything is up for grabs, including this prized collection of pocket watches.
It's a nightmare when the clocks go forward in March. It takes us about a week to get them all done, doesn't it?
Any money they make from selling their items will go towards redecorating the attic. So how do they feel about selling up and letting go?
We're sort of open to offers on
If the price is
anything.
right,
Yes.
I'm not sure there's anything we wouldn't necessarily sell.
Now, James and Vicky, your house is scattered with little collections everywhere. You've got things in display cases, things in cabinets. Where's it all come from?
I've been collecting anything and everything for probably 35 years.
Yes.
Every time I go out of the house, I tend to come back with something, even if it's only something small.
So what's your average spend, would you say? I mean, are you paying a lot of money for these pieces?
No, generally not more than a few pound.
No, we don't. We always like a bargain.
If I can buy a watch that's not working, get it working, then I'm quite happy.
I think the dealers are going to love your watches, but I also think they're going to love a few of your quirky bits as well.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
There's no shortage of variety in this house. Tim, Alison and Ian will have a ball.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Hi, Kate.
What do you think of the house?
Very nice.
I love it. It's cute.
Well, there are lots of quirky collections spread about this house. You're on 3 floors. And the good news is, it's all up for grabs.
We like that,
amazing.
don't we?
You better get stuck in.
Right, OK, forward.
All right. You're going upstairs. Wow, now look at this. This is a boy's room if ever I saw one.
What about this pink glass? This is your colour.
Robots. Well, I know absolutely nothing about robots.
With so many collectible items here, it's a wonder the dealers know where to start.
Dressmaker's scissors.
But it's Ian who strikes first.
Is this all for sale? Wow.
And he's got his hands on James's cabinet of Edwardian keys and pocket watches.
It's ticking. What do we have? Silver. Okay, 1 gold. I'm going to just put a price on the lot.
Tim and Alison will love these when they see them.
I always like to try the beds out in the houses. It's comfy.
But right now, Tim has found an enamel coronation cup, and as it's Russian, it's right up his street.
Now this is really interesting, really interesting.
Ooh, you found it.
I did find it, yeah.
What do you
And I
think?
know all about this.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Kadinka cup.
That's right, yeah. And you know what happened, don't you? The coronation of Nicholas and Alexandra, they were doing this huge thing on the field, feeding all the serfs, and they were going to get one of these as a gift. And there was a huge stampede for them, and thousands of people were killed.
So that is actually really poignant, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
1896, there it is,
That's
the date
right.
of the coronation,
Yeah.
and Tsar Nicholas II.
Yeah. They did make tens and tens of thousands of these, but there are collectors for these things.
But it's not antiques that Alison's after.
I like the three-piece suite, actually. I'm looking for a three-piece suite.
You want it? You should put a bid in for that. I think it's you.
I quite like it. I want to sit in it before I bid on it. I mean, this is nice quality. Good money will have been paid for this. But that would suit me.
I'm not sure they'll be expecting that bid, Alison. Anyone for the kitchen sink?
In the kitchen. Well,
In Essex, our 3 secret dealers have had free rein to rifle through James and Vicky's stash of antiques, and the bids are starting to flow.
Not quite Ascot.
Tim has already earmarked James's Russian Kadinka cup, and now he's got his hands on a Victorian military pocket barometer.
That's quite nice. So this would have belonged to an officer. Usually these are quite good London makers. I'm going to leave a bid on that.
While Tim is sticking to antiques, anything is fair game to Alison.
Robots!
And now she's got her hands on a denim biker jacket, a relic from James's past.
He probably dresses up in that to go off to festivals. The badges. Some of these are quite old badges. I shall sell that.
Another left field bid from Alison. Downstairs, Ian has spotted the Victorian military barometer that Tim's already bid
is
on.
it a compass? Lovely. And this is late Victorian. And what is even better still, that it's got its case. Look at that. Maker's name, case, everything. Very nice. That I definitely must leave a bid on.
Ian is in for the barometer, but it's Tim that's hit the jackpot.
Oh! If only, just look at that. If only they were gold. I'm going to try one. Not bad.
Alison's found something to get her teeth into. It's the Russian Kadinka cup that Tim was keen on, and I think she needs a bit of help.
I'm glad you found that. They're called Kadinka cups, after a field called the Kadinka Field outside Moscow. These are actually emblematic of quite a tragedy.
Very specialist.
Yeah, it is quite specialist.
Worth a punt.
Tim and Alison are going head to head on the Russian cup.
That's nice, I like that. It's nice and big and chunky.
And now Tim is upping the ante on the collection that Ian bid on.
I'm just adding up how much these watches are worth.
The pace is hotting up.
Oh, it's a big one.
Alison's homed in on the Victorian pocket barometer that Tim and Ian bid on.
Rain, fair, like that.
And now Ian's moved on to a huge blue and white platter in the kitchen.
It's English. It's one of the Staffordshire factories. It's unmarked. We've been part of a big set. I'll leave a bid on that.
Time is running out, but now Alison is making a play for the pocket watches.
Oh, what to do?
These have got bids from Ian and Tim.
Trying to work out what I bid.
Why?
Because I want to know. I might alter my bid.
Are you trying to find out what she's bidding to?
Yes, basically, that's the top and tail of it, Kate. I'm changing my bid on those. Move it. So this is a plus sign, Kate.
10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Hold it.
No, you're not holding it.
Time's up.
Time's on the cards.
Oh, what a
Time's up.
shame.
Where's Ian?
I don't know. He was looking at some blue and white, Kate, last time we saw him.
In total, the dealers have left 28 bids on James and Vicky's eclectic collection. But of all the items they've earmarked, which would they like to own the most?
Well, actually, I'd like the suite. I think that would suit me quite nicely.
The pocket barometer, that I would really like. And they're very hard to find. And if I get it, I'll be very pleased.
I would really like to have bought the Russian cup to commemorate Tsar Nicholas's coronation because I'm quite interested in anything Russian.
They've certainly picked out some interesting stuff, but James and Vicky have no idea what the dealers have bid on or how much of their own cash they want to offer. Now they're back to find out.
So how did you feel having 3 dealers nosing around in here?
A little bit apprehensive, but very exciting at the same time.
In this envelope is the amount that's on the table today.
Go on.
£3,740.
It's about £3,700 more than I was expecting, to be honest with you.
Yes. Just a bit of a surprise. Because I thought we got old tat.
Not bad for a bit of old tat then.
No. Perhaps I'll send him out more often.
With nearly £4,000 on the table for their possessions, James and Vicky will have some tough decisions to make, and I think there'll be a few surprises in store. First, it's the biker jacket. Alison bid on this because of the original badges, but it's a relic of James's youth, so it might be something he doesn't want to sell.
Now, this is quite a boy's den up here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's James's den.
Ironically, it was Alison who spent the most time up here. And she has bid you on the biker jacket.
Now, I really wasn't expecting you to open that cupboard.
Whose jacket is this? Where did it come from?
It's mine.
It's certainly not mine.
I've had it since I was about 16. All of the embroidery has all been done by my own hand. Worn like a suit of armour.
So how do you feel about having a bid on this?
I'm very impressed.
Yes, I'm intrigued to know what she would do with it.
She said she really liked the vintage feel about it. Alison has bid you £30.
I would say yes, get rid of it, because I don't like it.
I will sell it actually to her, although I'm going to ask her what she intends to do with it.
Doesn't this represent, though, James, quite an important chapter of your life?
My misspent youth.
Yeah.
Sell it, move on.
We've got a sale.
We've got a sale.
£30 in the kitty and the jacket gets dispatched.
No, I think that's pretty cool, actually. I'm sure I can sell that just as is. That's neat.
Next up, it's the commemorative enamel coronation cups. Tim and Alison got their hands on these, but as a lover of all things Russian, Tim was particularly keen.
Well, we've got two enamelled beakers here, both commemorating a coronation. This one's Russian, and this one is very English, commemorating Edward VII's coronation. But the Russian one is known as the Kadinka cup. Now, what can you tell me about that?
The cup is often referred to as the cup of sorrows or the blood cup.
These are actually quite poignant symbols, aren't they, in Russian history?
Yeah. Absolutely.
OK, so Alison was really intrigued by this story. Tim knew all about it.
Yeah.
Alison says for the two, £100.
Okay.
That's a reasonable sum of money.
What do you think, £100? Would you get rid of them for that?
I'm not sure, would you?
I'm tempted.
He's tempted. We shall see what the next bidder has to say.
Well, Tim only wants this one.
Yes.
Okay.
And Tim is bidding you for that one alone, £90.
What do you think, James?
I will keep it at £90. I like the story more than I would appreciate £90.
£90, yes.
No sale, unfortunately.
No sale.
No sale.
A no-go to £90 and the cup is staying put.
No sale. I'm a bit disappointed about that. I really wanted that cup.
James and Vicky kept the cup, but they were happy to sell Tim 2 continental porcelain figures for £55, 2 carved ivory figures to Alison for £50, and a pink Vaseline vase to Ian for £95. Next, it's the Victorian pocket barometer. All 3 dealers are in the running for this, and Ian thought it was very collectible because of its original case.
Now, this is quite a small little object hidden on your bookshelves. Well, it's a really lovely little gentleman's piece. It's what I call a real cabinet piece.
Yes, yes.
Not only has it got a London maker, but it's in really nice condition,
Yes.
which collectors like. All 3 dealers spotted it. Alison has bid you £50.
I think that's quite good, but I'm not an expert on that.
Tempted?
No, I think the offer's a little on the low side.
Tim says 55.
Again, I wouldn't part with her for £55.
No, I don't think so.
The independent valuation on this is between 100 to 150.
Oh, really? Okay.
Ian says 110.
Ian really wants that. I'm tempted by £110. Ian's got himself a sale there.
We've got a deal.
We've got a deal.
We've got a deal.
No remorse at that money, and the barometer goes.
I could do with a few in the shop, so I went in with a strong bid to get it, and I got it. That I'm very pleased about.
Next up is James's much-loved cabinet of keys and pocket watches. Again, all 3 dealers are competing for these, but will any of them stump up enough cash to get James to sell?
Now, this is a great little collection. Tell me about all these pieces.
The watches I've been building up over a period of years. The keys have been either given to me or I picked them up at boot fairs.
So you've got 2 areas of the collector's market here, and 3 bids. And I can tell you that all 3 dealers want the whole case full. Now, Tim has bid you for the whole lot £460.
Okay.
Not sure about that.
No.
Are these a little bit sentimental for you?
Possibly. Yes.
Very sentimental.
Well, Alison has bid you, James, £500.
A reasonable sum of money, although it would cost me an awful amount more than that to replace them.
Yes.
Let me tell you that the independent valuation on this is between £500 and £700. Ian also says 500.
I will pass on that.
No, I don't
for
think
now.
so. I don't think so.
Just before we confirm that, all 3 dealers really like these.
Oh.
So I'm going to bring them back in here.
Okay. Let's go for it then.
Come on in, you 3.
Hi, nice to meet you, James.
Nice
Vicky.
to meet you.
And Tim.
Nice to meet you,
Hello,
Vicky.
Tim.
Nice to meet you.
Now, guys, we're talking about this collection. We have £500 on the table from Ian and Alison.
Ian, were you looking at my bid?
I was.
No, none of that, none of that. It still isn't enough, guys.
Your offer is a generous offer. It's just that there's the sentimental attachment.
Yes.
It's
on the
too great.
items.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to offer more than 500. If I don't get it for 500, I wouldn't bid further.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd be very honest about it.
Alison and Tim,
Well,
Well,
you can both have a go if you wish to rebid. But we haven't got all day,
Put the
so
lip
let's
out
get on
now.
with it.
oh dear.
Thank you.
I might change my mind.
Thank you. Okay, 2 new bids. Tim has bid you £562. Now that is what I call a cheeky bid.
Yes.
Crafty critter.
Alison has bid you £560.
Oh God.
He's a little sneaker, isn't he? Is it enough to tempt you?
No, that would still be a no sale, I'm afraid.
Good try,
Good try.
But not good enough.
not good enough.
Well, I think they're a pretty good investment.
We'll keep them then.
No deal at £562, and the collection stays.
Obviously, me and Alison had a little bit of a bid off, and I felt sure that he was going to take the money. And it's a bit disappointing, but you know, he's got a lot of sentimental value in them.
Other bids on the ditch list were Tim's offer of £420 on 9 Royal Crown Derby animal figures, another offer from Tim of £75 on an early 20th century brass and leather telescope, and an offer from Alison of £225 on a collection of toys and robots. Finally, it's the 4-piece suite. Alison fancies this for her living room, but as it's got no age to it, James and Vicky will have a bit of a shock.
Cosy this, isn't it?
Yes.
Comfy chair.
We like.
In fact, so comfy that Alison's left you a bid on the whole suite.
No!
I tell you, they'd take the front door if they could.
I can't believe that.
So how long have you had it?
Just over 2 years. It'll be 3 years in June. We did like it. Well, we do like it.
It does make a bit of a statement when you walk in the room.
Yes.
Alison has bid you for all 4 pieces £800.
What are we going to sit on? I'm totally surprised because it's not old, it's quite new.
It's not old at all. In fact, she fancies it for her house.
Half tempted.
Yes, so am I.
I
Yes.
reckon. Shall we do it? Let's do it. It's a crazy thing. Let's do it.
But if you want to.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, she's got a deal.
Happy?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Surprised but happy.
We're going to
We've
be
got a
sitting here
sale.
tonight on the floor watching the telly, but
We've got deck chairs.
I haven't got the suite, have I? I can't believe that. I really didn't expect them to sell it. I hope my husband likes it as much as I do.
In total, the dealers offered nearly £4,000 on James and Vicky's possessions. So after all those tough decisions, how much did they make?
So you wanted to raise some money to redecorate the den upstairs?
Yes.
James's den.
Yes.
And you said to me, well, we haven't paid more than a couple of pounds, really, for most of the collectibles in this house.
The bits that haven't been given to us, that is, only cost a few pounds.
You have made today £1,520.
Wow. I can feel a holiday coming on. Cute.
Thank you.
That's mine. Oh, I'm so emotional. All that money for our bits. However, we haven't got a settee. We're going to have to buy a new settee. We haven't got a settee to sit on in a couple of days, but there you go. Fabulous. I'm so pleased.
They must be mad.
Our secret dealers have already handed over more than £1,500 to James and Vicky.
That's mine.
Next, we're off to Dorset and a house that's crammed with cabinets laden with oriental antiques. Homeowner Sue has been hooked on antiques since she was a child, when her aunt used to take her shopping in Portobello Market.
I do love antiques. I'm interested in the history behind the objects. I love to think of the people who made them and the people who used them. The only way you can learn really is by looking and handling. So I've done that rather to excess, I think.
Recently retired, Sue finally has time for a sort-out, and almost everything is up for grabs, including these much-loved miniature embroideries made by her aunt. Any money she makes from selling her items will go towards a trip to New Zealand to visit family. So how does she feel about letting 3 secret dealers rifle through her house?
As long as they don't open any doors or drawers, they'll be safe. There's an awful lot could hit them.
So what is it that attracts you to oriental pieces? Because there's so much of that in the house.
It's not just oriental, but my aunt was very keen on beautiful objects, and so many beautiful things came from the Orient. She had ivories and she had cloisonne, and I liked them. I do like the aesthetic, and quite happy to see them go now. I've had the enjoyment of them.
So is this more about making space in the house, having a sort out? Fantastic. Well, one thing's for sure, the dealers, they've got loads to look at.
They certainly have. Yes.
While Sue's away, the dealers will play, and there's lots here for Simon, Helen and David to uncover.
Hi, you three.
Okay.
Hello. This house is crammed full of fantastic objects, and it's pretty much all up for grabs. Now, this homeowner has reached a period in her life where she wants to have a complete clear out. So no messing about, boys. Helen,
Let's go for it. Let's go to work.
I'm upstairs, yep.
A quick look around. Somebody's a bit of a collector.
Gosh, they have got some stuff, haven't they?
One thing I love to do is to rummage.
In the front room, David is the first to discover the treasures from the Orient.
Isn't that lovely?
And he's drawn to a beautiful Japanese Shibayama vase from the 1900s.
It's all Shibayama, which is Japanese, with this beautiful mother of pearl and hard stone decoration.
Shibayama is the ancient Japanese art of inlaying semi-precious stones into ivory, so this is a very collectible piece. I hope that's a big bid, David. I'm sure the others will be after that. But right now, Helen's search has taken her upstairs to the pair of miniature embroideries made by Sue's aunt.
That's nice. It's very, very good quality. That's a little embroidery, all hand-stitched, which is lovely. A very decorative sort of item. People do collect things like this. Oh, another one. Obviously a pair.
What you found, Helen? You've been rummaging.
I have been rummaging.
What's this, though?
This is nice. It's a nice little Victorian photo frame. And just very, very nice quality.
I
have a hunch this is quite special to the homeowner.
Oh, right.
I certainly think it's got a commercial interest today.
Yes, I might give it a little punt because the subject's nice. People dancing with a fiddler.
Yeah. I think it's nice.
OK. Good tip.
Downstairs, David has moved to a Chinese cloisonné vase.
That's a singleton, but it's quite lovely. It's a lovely quality vase. It's actually recessed, which is a little unusual.
Cloisonné is the technique of decorating metalwork with enamel. This vase dates from the early 20th century, but older pieces can fetch at least a few £100s.
I could be here all day.
I'm not sure Simon will be happy with that. He's been patiently waiting for David to finish and he's yet to place a bid.
I think I'm going to have to bully him out of the way. Is there room for a little one? Oh, I can see something.
You will.
Well, I can see I'm going to go exactly where David's gone. Right, well, first thing I've noticed here is this, which is what we call shubiana. I think you'll find this was originally a part of a larger piece. Really pretty. I think it's definitely worth leaving a bid on.
Some competition on the shibayama, but what will Simon think of the cloisonné vase that David liked?
It's something that in recent years the Chinese are definitely buying back. Had any of this cloisonné been 19th century, you'd be talking about some very valuable pieces.
It may not be that old, Simon, but it still demands a hefty bid.
Let's have a look in here.
David's taken a break from the oriental pieces and has spied the miniature silk embroideries that belong to Sue's aunt.
See, Helen's had a go at these. Isn't that nice? Beautifully silk work. Quite charming. Nice scene here, sort of equestrian scene.
So, Helen and David are in for the embroideries, and now Simon's having a go at a Chinese robe, but it's a bit more out of his comfort zone.
Do you like the robe, Simon?
I do. There's quite a few things in here where you're a bit nervous about what you're bidding, because you're not sure whether you're leaving enough, and because there's so much of it.
It's quite a niche area too, isn't it?
Yeah.
This Chinese textiles.
Is it a kimono or?
Well, it's actually Manchu, and Manchu were rising up in China in the 17th century and were active right through to the 19th century. And this, I would think, is about 1920s.
Yeah. You can only try, can't you?
Simon may not be up on his Chinese textiles, but Helen knows a bit of shibayama when she sees it.
Treasure trove here, isn't there? That's a nice piece of ivory. That's the sort of thing I would probably keep, though, rather than sell. Very unusual having the velvet on there. No, I like that. That's nice. I'm going to bid on that.
That's all three dealers in for the shibayama, and now Simon's upping the ante on the miniature silk embroideries.
I can see both Helen and David have found this gorgeous quality. I'm going to put a little bid on both of those. Pop that down, and that means all three of us have had a go on those.
The dealers are loving this house.
Gotta hurry, because time's running out. We need 2 hours.
But as their time is almost up, Helen's decided to take a shortcut.
Interesting what other people look at and bid on. Obviously likes oriental cloisonné. Very, very specialised oriental. But they've both left bids on it. I mean, it's so specialised, but I am going to leave a bid on it just because it's decorative.
OK, time's up.
It's going to say it's time to go.
It's
That's not being tapped out then. After you,
You
David.
use all your bids.
I've got 2 cards there.
I had to get some more.
The dealers have had a field day sifting through Sue's oriental antiques. In total, they've picked out 42 items, but which would they like to take home the most?
One bit of cloisonné in particular was very nice and very popular at the moment, lovely colours.
There was a piece I liked a lot. It was a piece of shibayama in the cabinet.
I think my favourite item today is definitely the small fragment of shubiana. It was a nice example in good quality, so I hope I get that.
As usual, the dealers have been bidding in secret, and Sue has no idea how much they're prepared to offer. Now she's about to find out.
Well, there's certainly been a lot of fun and games going on in your house, Sue.
Good.
And, in fact, the dealers were drawn particularly to your cabinets, to a certain box upstairs.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Now, in this envelope is what is on the table today.
Oh, goodness. £3,807. Oh, that's a trip to New Zealand. Excellent.
We better find out now exactly how much we can put towards that trip.
Please let's.
In Dorset, our secret dealers have been unearthing oriental antiques
Isn't that lovely? It's all shibayama.
and have bid on 42 items around Sue's house.
Well, we're leaving a lot of bids anyway.
Almost £4,000 is on offer for her treasures. Now Sue has to decide which of those she's prepared to sell. First up, it's the Japanese robe. Simon liked this piece, but the Oriental textile market is out of his comfort zone, so he was cautious with his bid.
Sue, this is a beautiful garment to actually have hanging up like you have in the bedroom, let alone to be worn. Tell me where this has come from.
It's come from a charity shop. I saw the pink of this and thought that looks like silk. Went and saw it and thought, this really is quality, so I bought it.
So tell me about the history of it, what you know.
I don't know that much. I just know that it belonged to a Manchu court lady.
Simon, who will have a punt on anything, has left you a bid.
Oh, jolly good.
Well, Simon has left you a bid of £120.
No, get out of here. No way.
Bit of a cheeky one.
No way. No way. I think because the Chinese market is on the up, and I think Chinese are now in a position to buy back some of their heritage, I would want to make that available to them. So dream on, Simon.
No sale then.
No sale.
A flat no to Simon, and Sue's keeping the robe.
I shan't be wearing that at home and be lording it about like Fu Manchu after all.
Next up are the miniature silk embroideries. All three dealers like these, but they're family pieces, so it might take some hefty bids to tempt Sue to sell.
Now, all three dealers had a really good rummage underneath your bed, and these came to light. Tell me about these.
Well, these I inherited from my aunt. She really liked fine things, but she also created fine things. She was a very wonderful needlewoman.
What I think is interesting is not only the needlework, but on the outside, they're moulded Bakelite.
That's right. Well, it was the amazing new substance, wasn't it?
Well, all three dealers certainly spied the quality in them. David's on the top. David has bid you for the two, 145.
Okay. I'm not that impressed. They're my aunts and I like them. They've got to come up with something really wonderful.
Simon says for the two, 70.
I think not.
So Simon's out. Helen says 150.
They can go. No, they can go. I feel that they can go.
Quite sure?
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
We have a sale then.
We have a sale.
You might be interested to know that the independent valuer has said 150 to 200 on these.
Right.
So Helen's bid is pretty fair.
Excellent. Bye-bye.
£150 towards the New Zealand trip, and the miniatures leave with Helen.
And I put a highish bid in for them just because of the unusualness of them and very high quality. I'm pleased I got them.
Sue sold the embroideries, and she was also happy to sell Helen a Chinese trough for £60, a lacquered ivory pot to Simon for £140, and a reverse-painted Chinese snuff bottle to David for £90. Next, it's the Japanese ivory shibayama vase. All three dealers homed in on this piece, but Simon and David were raving about it. But has anyone bid enough to tempt Sue to sell?
This little piece of ivory here caused quite a stir in your house. Tell me what you like about it.
Well, this is absolutely exquisite shibayama ware. This is very old Japanese work and is truly beautiful. So that's from my father.
So was it a present from your father to you?
Yes.
It dates from actually around 1900.
Right.
And Shibayama, of course, is named after the town in Japan where this type of work comes from. And as you say, it's intricate work, isn't it? Inlaid and applied on the ivory. And the silvery is the mother of pearl. And the more colourful, shimmering shells is actually from the abalone shell, from the abalone mollusk, in fact. And it's highly collectible. Helen saw that the boys had bid on it. But interestingly enough, she wants this to keep, not to sell on. Helen has bid you £90.
Doesn't come near my appreciation of it.
David says 170. What do you think?
Still haven't had that feeling of, oh, yes, it'll get me closer to New Zealand. No.
Well, our independent valuer has put between £300 and £400 on this piece. Simon has bid you 250.
I suspect I might keep that.
No sale?
No sale.
Okay. I think there are going to be 3 very disappointed dealers.
Another no to Simon, and the Shibayama stays.
Oh, well, I'm upset not to buy that. I think I made a very strong bid on it, and I'm sad I haven't bought it.
Sue didn't let go of the vase, and she also rejected Simon's offer of £90 on a folding ivory pocket watch stand, David's offer of £170 on a 9-carat gold rope-twisted necklace, and Helen's offer of £200 on a Victorian walnut sewing table. Finally, it's the Cloisonné vase. All 3 dealers are after this, but Helen loved the colours and thought it was a very commercial piece.
Now, of all your pieces of Cloisonné, this is, I think, one of the better quality ones. Tell me what you think of this one.
I got that in Portobello Road, so I paid more than I normally pay for Cloisonné.
Are you going to tell me what you paid?
No.
Okay. Well, all 3 dealers have left you a bid on this. Helen says £60. More than you paid?
Not much.
So possibly a sale?
Possibly. I'm not overly impressed because it is a lovely piece.
2 more bids.
Right.
Simon says 70.
Not impressive, is it?
It's better than 60.
Well, it is a little bit better than 60.
David says 90.
That's a bit more tempting.
And our independent valuer has said between £300 and £400
Really?
at auction.
Does surprise me.
I'm going to call those dealers in here.
That would be nice.
So come on in, you 3. Now, you 3, we're talking about this rather lovely Cloisonné vase. You all spotted it, you all realised the quality, but you've all been pretty mean.
That sounds about right.
Our independent valuer thinks £300 to £400 on this piece. So if you want to rebid, then please do so.
Go on then, I'm going to have a go.
Happy? Yeah. Okay. You've got 3 new bids. Let's see if they can make your mind up. I'm going to look at Helen first.
Please don't.
Helen has bid you 125.
Oh, that's better, isn't it?
Simon says 150.
Okay. Keep going.
David says 165.
If it's without the stand,
It is.
then I'm very happy for you to have it.
Thank you, Sue.
Well done,
Very
David.
well.
Do we have a deal?
We do. We have a deal.
Right,
Thank you very much.
Sue. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Looking at it again, it was lovely quality, in relief, quite late, but a nice thing. I'm pleased to have it.
Today, the dealers offered Sue nearly £4,000 for some of her oriental antiques. She didn't find it easy parting with the treasures, but maybe she's made more than she thinks.
So, Sue, you wanted a really good clear out.
Yes.
How do you think it's gone?
I haven't had much of a clear out, have I?
Well, you have made today, Sue,
Not very much. Not very much.
£713.
That's a little bit towards a ticket. No, I'm going to Cyprus on holiday, so I think that'll be our spending money. Cyprus is nearer than New Zealand.
Well, perhaps another £1,000 might help.
Oh, did I sell that much? Really? I am amazed. How lovely. Thank you very much indeed. That was a good surprise. Well done. Because I really didn't think I'd sold much.
Today, our secret dealers have given James, Vicky and Sue over £3,000. But have the dealers spent all that money of theirs wisely? David sold the Cloisonné vase for £240. And Helen has yet to sell the embroideries. Ian is waiting for a buyer for the pocket barometer, and Alison is yet to sell James's biker jacket. As for the sofa suite, well, Alison loves it, but her family aren't so keen. And what about our homeowners? Vicky and James have nearly finished decorating their attic room and have booked a holiday to Morocco. And Sue has booked herself on a trip to New Zealand with her father and sister to visit extended family.
Well, we've had a great day. I'll see you next time on Secret Dealers.